three. Baker cannot. The rebound goes to Mohamed Youssef. Rebounder from St. Rector. He started 2 for 2 in the first game. Mohamed Youssef, another three-pointer. No, the rebound for Green. Still AlSadd is up by 1 point. Faisal Abouissa attacks the captain of his national team. They play together. A 19-year-old with a 37-year-old. So it's an important experience for him. Our referees today is Jason Golum, Saif Al-Dosari, and Walid Ghanem, experienced crew. We need to say our congratulations to our referee, Saif Al-Dosari, who officiated the FIBA Asia qualifier games with excellent performance. Not only the teams, and the referees can be excellent, like the referees we have in Doha. Sami tries to give the first lead to his team. Mohamed Youssef, little high-low. Sami with Faisal Abouissa. Abouissa follows him. Sami goes hard inside. Abouissa slaps the ball, but there is William Bird. The steal from Abouissa. Great job from the youngster. He wants Babakar, and Babakar will shoot the ball. Rebound for Baker. Green, another shoot from AlSadd. There is another rebound, and Sam Monroe steals the ball. Rector with Mufta. The block from Babakar Dieng. Unbelievable defense from Babakar Dieng. AlSadd is playing with focus on their defense to try the best. And Mufta will score another basket. He has all 6 points of his team. Abdurrahman Al-Mufta with 3 drives. Great defense again from Mufta. And Baker sees Abouissa, and the layup 8-3. Immediately Coach Kusai will call a timeout. He wants to wake up his players. They play the most important game of their season. And AlSadd, who is just playing for their pride, they're up by 5. And they started in a better notice with 4 layups. They're up 8-3. Let's see a little bit the numbers so far. We have 6 minutes of a game, and we can see what's going on. For Gharafah, for example, they have scored only 1 basket. There are 1 out of 11 shots, 7 2-pointers and 4 3-pointers. They already took 11 rebounds because both teams are missing shots. They have 3 turnovers, which is it is a big number if we're speaking about Gharafah, a very experienced team, a top-level team. So the problem is they cannot score. It's 1 out of 11. They are 9% free shooting team today, which is what Coach Kusai called immediately timeout, as AlSadd took an 8-3 lead. Regarding AlSadd, they have scored. Abdurrahman Al-Mufta has scored 6 points and 2 points from Faisal Abouissa. There are 0-6 from the 3-point line. 4-8 from the 2-pointers, which is 50%, fairly good. 8-2 rebounds, 1 turnover, and the impressive block from Babakar Dieng in his defense. That says the story so far. AlSadd is up by 5, 8-3, 4:16 to go. We want to remind you, Gharafah with blue shirts, AlSadd with white. Gharafah needs the victory to qualify for the playoffs, for the Final Four. AlSadd play for the 4th victory in the league. They have 3 already. They will finish, anyhow, they will finish 8th. But they want to work hard for the playoffs and for the cups that are coming. Foul and free throws for Mohamed Youssef. AlSadd has, from the moment that AlSadd has brought their 3rd foreigner player, or professional, as we say in Doha, but he's the 3rd or professional, comes from a long tradition. So the 3rd, from the moment they have 3 foreign players, the record is excellent. There are 3-5, and we saw that Very competitive in the two cups. Baker and one over Ahmed. 10-4. AlSadd continues to have a lead. Playing with composure, playing with focus. Both teams had the same amount of recovery time, only 48 hours, less than 48 hours. Free throws is difficult today. Rector. He posts Sami Monroe, the zone defense of Coach Bratsiakos. Papis for 2, 10-6. Only the second basket for Gharafah in 6 minutes and 30 seconds in the game. Mufta tries to find inside. Defense is collapsed inside. Nice pass from Babakar and a foul from Ahmed. He flirts with a technical foul. This is his second foul, which is going to be a problem for Ryan since they're very short-handed today. On the bench, it's Asim Salfawi, the backup guard, the 19-year-old, 18-year-old guard. No Abdurrahman Saad, no Nedim Muslitz, no Raslan Al-Abdallah. And Coach Kusai draw to the bench Ahmed. 2 free throws for Justin Baker. 12-6. Rector takes the screen. He will attack the zone. Nice pick and pop with Mohamed Youssef. Rebound for Babakar. Babakar will run his team. Gives the ball to Mufta. Good fast break and the first 3-pointer of the game. 15-6 for AlSadd. With Babakar taking the rebound, giving the assist, and Mufta now goes to 9 points. He's the top scorer of the game. Gharafah still has a huge problem scoring points. Sami will give an answer. 15-9. Sami Monroe now speaks to his teammates. It's also difficult for AlSadd. They couldn't practice well. They bring the new players, but they were missing both Saad and Mohamed Youssef, so it was very difficult for Coach Kusai. Babakar cannot score. The rebound for Bird. Rector. Rector gives the ball to Bird in the mid-range shot. Good effort, good play. This is a work in progress for AlSadd, for Gharafah. The players are finding themselves in the game, so they will need the time for sure. Abu Issa, his spot-up shot, he made one against Iran, and he shows that he's a very effective shooter. The rebound. Awesome. Bird, great defense from Green. Another 3-pointer from Babakar, and one which is a possible 4-point play. 21-11. It's great news for AlSadd, great news for Al Rayyan also, who is watching, and not so good news. (22-11), double score, a game that it is final for Gharafah. AlSadd play for their pride. And they're down by 11 by double score. Let's see how they'll react with Saint Rector, who goes more aggressive. And one nice play for Gharafah. Bird scores. He cuts the lead. Now there is discussion between Jasim Al-Ghanim and Coach Baratsiakos that he has asked for a sub for this play, and this was the mixture. Nice talking from both people. It's very experienced referee and a very experienced coach coming from the Greek league. Green with Rector. It's a 4-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Green, the high screen with Baker. 2 seconds. Now he sees the clock. The shot came after the shot clock. So 3 seconds for AlSadd. Bird, nice play. Rector, it's not in. It will be a nightmare for the referees, but didn't went in. So it's a 24-15 Gharafah lead after the first 10 minutes. AlSadd lead. The first final of the season, for Gharafah at least. We are in the last day of the regular season, and Gharafah needs to win AlSadd in order to qualify for the playoffs, for the Final Four. That will begin on Saturday. So far, they don't do a good job, and AlSadd does a great job. Up 22-14. Rector, let's see how Coach Kusai is pushing his players to play better. Green, great defense for Sammy Monroe. Rector is his first time in the league. He will need also his time to adjust and adapt. This is a difficult league, the Qatari one, with 3 foreigners and teams that play strong, top-level coaching. Sami cannot. William Bird is there with Baker. The rebound from Babakar, who does a very good job now as 4. He's a guard forward, Babakar Dieng. Mufta cannot. Stole the ball. Sami attacks Babakar. Great defense from the national team guard. Another great defense from Babakar, who is imposing figure inside. He's a guard that now he controls the boards. Mohamed Yusuf for 2. The rebound goes for Green. Abu Issa with Salfawi. Bad shot, a rebound for Rector. Good defensive transition for AlSadd. Mohamed Youssef attacks. No, it was not good. It was not. It was terrible. It was good as the first pieces went back, but nobody really followed Mohamed Youssef. So Gharafah cuts the lead to 6, 22-16. Let's see the points so far for AlSadd, who is up from the beginning of the game. 4 points for Baker. He has also 5 rebounds. 4 points for Babakar Dieng. He has 3 rebounds and 1 block. 5 points for Abu Issa. 9 points for Abdurrahman Al Mufta, number 15, who is the top scorer of the game. No point for the for Green, who is a 19-point game guard. On the other hand, on the other side for Gharafah, Ahmed Osman has 1 point. William Bird 5. No points for the point guard Rector, who is 0-8 so far, with 4 assists. 7 points for Mohamed Youssef, the captain of the team, and Sam Monroe has 3. 1 out of 5 shots. This timeout was called from coach of AlSadd. He wants to talk it over with his players. AlSadd plays with focus. They play with poise. They have a good run even before the national team break. They try to build something good for the Cubs. Good defense from Sami. He steals the ball from Abu Issa, who was careless. And a bad defensive transition now for AlSadd, 22-18. A little pressure now from Gharafah. Green. Baker for 3. But selections continue. AlSadd in the second quarter, these 2 minutes, they played terrible. In a contrast of how they played in the previous part of the game. Coach Bratsiakos, he called already on timeout. He wants his players to control themselves. Is 8-0 run for Gharafah. Abu Issa, another bad shot. Looks like they are carried away, and Sam Monroe cannot give the lead for the first time for Gharafah. Babakar will attack. Excellent Euro step. It's Giannis Antetokounmpo move from Babakar Dieng, who scores and stops the 8-0 run of Gharafah. Rector, this is the player that Gharafah wants to see more active. Bird inside with Babakar. Very good defense. Abu Issa is there to take the rebound, and Babakar will control the tempo. Babakar passes everybody. And at the end, Bird takes revenge. He beat the 22-year-old guard. Block from Baker. Rebound. And Abu Issa is there. He will leave the ball with the layup. Nobody from Gharafah comes back. Sami with Babakar. Mohamed Youssef, Sami. Shooting is a problem for Gharafah, so they try to put the ball inside. Abu Issa, no. The rebound from Papis to Bird. It's 26-20 lead for AlSadd. The foul from Mufta. And the subs from Coach Bratsiakos. This is Omar Saad with number 12 and Yassin Taha, number 10. Sami with Babakar. The Rebound from Green. He sees if he has a long pass. Green, his first points of the game. Should be. Yes, it's his first basket. Sami attacks. It's a 28-22 lead. Baker, good defense from Rector. And Sami is attacking with Bird. Excellent. No, excellent as idea, but the execution was poor for William Bird. He's a very experienced player. AlSadd attacks the closeout. Excellent play. He cannot finish, but it's a good move. They want the youngster to take it. Sami, Babakar is there beating him again on one-on-one. Baker for three. Rebound for Rector. The foul from Yassin Taha. 28-22. So far, the two point guards have been neutralized. 2 points for Green, for AlSadd, and for 17, Shane Rector, 0. 2 also, sorry. He has 1 of 10. 6-point lead for AlSadd. Rector. No cooperation with Mohamed Youssef, and now Babakar sees his numbers. He waits for his point guard. Green for 3. No. The rebound for Papis. It's a terrible shooting game, but you can understand on the other hand, Gharafah is a new team that tries to find its rhythm, and they need to win also. And on the other side, AlSadd plays without Mami Souley, their more experienced big guy. So they need to cover a little bit with a lot of young players what they're missing. AlSadd, Babakar, one-on-one with his national team captain. Babakar passes to somebody who's not there. Now sub with Mufta inside. Rector. Bird. Hassan Walid, he scores. He's a good spot shooter. 30-24. 28-26, sorry. AlSadd attacks his teammate in the junior national teams. Nice pass to Green. He cannot score. Gharafah has another chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. Rector. Nice move on AlSadd. 28-28. Gharafah comes back. They were down by 22-11. And now the difference and the cut it to 28-28. But the shot selection from AlSadd, he hurried things up. Sami Monroe with Mufta. Monroe will give the first lead to Gharafah, and this is what he does. Now Gharafah is up for the first time in the game, and 2 points. And it's the first time that they are in the Final Four. So let's see how AlSadd will react now. Green, sure they want from him to score more. He has only 2 points. Baker, Mufta, who is the top scorer of the game. He over dribbles there with Sami. 1 second. And he lost time. He says immediately his fault. He went personal against Sami Monroe. Sami, the rebound for Taha. deflection from Monroe. Green, 1:31 to go. Green looking for his first three-pointer or second two-pointer, second two-pointer. Again, the game is even. Rector, no, 1:11. Green sees if he has numbers. He will go to a slow pace. Nice drive. First foul for Gharafah. Let's see if it's a shooting foul. Green had a difficult time with the free throws in the previous game. He was 5 out of 10. 2 for 2. AlSadd again is up. Papis for 3. Gives 1 point lead to Gharafah. Mohamed Youssef with 12 points. Now he is the top scorer of the game. Green, 2 for 1 is what he wanted to do. Mohamed Youssef attacks Baker with Bird. Nice cooperation between the two and timeout from Coach Bratsiakos. It's Gharafah up for the first time with 3-point difference. Mohamed Youssef and William Bird has done a lot of damage inside, and let's see their numbers as it's written from our statistic team of George Luna, Benzi Revala, and Mohamed Salah. For Gharafah that now has taken the lead. 1 point for Ahmed Osman. For William Bird, now he has 9 points, 4 out of 8, 8 rebounds. Rector 4 points, 2-12 shot, but 5 assists also, and only 1 turnover. Mohamed Youssef 12 points. He has been extremely effective. He wants to go to the Final Four. He wants to go with Gharafah. He has been there in the Final Four. Mohamed Youssef, the last 7 years in a row with Al Jais. Last 2 years with Qatar Club, which was a big surprise. And this year, if he can lead Gharafah, it will be his 7th year in a row. So he has 12 points, 5 rebounds. Sam Monroe 7 points, 3-11, but 5 assists and 2 steals. For AlSadd, 2 points also for Hassan Walid Salfawi. For AlSadd, Green 6, Baker 4, 1 for 5. Babakar 6, Abu Issa 7, 9 for Muftah. And they have, let's see if this is going to be the last possession of the first half. Gharafah is up 35-32. They run 21-13. So this is the run for them. Excellent play from Green, but he cannot score. Sami over Abu Issa. This is the end of the first half. Gharafah were down by 11. Now they're up by 3. This is their final. They want to go to the Final Four. Let's see if they can do it. AlSadd plays for their pride, and they're giving a hard time to their opponents. So it's 35 Gharafah, 32 AlSadd. Let's see what happens after 15 minutes. Second half is underway. AlSadd 32, Gharafah 35. This is the final for Gharafah. If they will win today, they will be qualified for the playoff, for the Final Four. That will begin on Saturday. If not, Rayyan will be the one that will face Al Arabi. Already Arabi, Shamal and Wakra have secured their places for the Saturday semifinals. After this game, you can watch the clash between Wakra and Arabi to see the teams how they're preparing. Hassan Walid, another spot shot, 5 points for the youngster, for the 18-year-old guard. And Gharafah is taking a 6-point lead, their biggest of the game. AlSadd went up by 11 midway the first half. Gharafah went up by 3, 35-32 at the end of the first half, and now they're up by 6, taking a very good game from the youngster, from Hassan Walid, who has to cover the biggest shoes in Doha. Abdurrahman Saad, who is injured, he got a sprained ankle, playing against Saudi Arabia. The offensive foul of Babakar, who has done a very good job defensively and offensively in the first half. The lineups for Gharafah, the two newcomers, William Bird and Shane Rector. Sami Monroe, number 55, Shane Rector is number 17, and Mohamed Youssef, 18. Rector against Green, nice drive through scored. He has 3 2-point shots, goes to 6 points. He's looking for his first 3-pointer. Green is also only with 2-pointers. Green attacks Sami and one for Michael Green. Monroe with his first foul. Green will make the free throw. He has now 9 points, 2 out of 9 shots, 3 out of 10, sorry. Steal from Muftah. He sees Abu Issa, who finishes with a left hand. Excellent fast break between the two top scorers of AlSadd today, Muftah and Abu Issa. His own defense. Mohamed Youssef, rebound from Bird. Slaps the ball to Sami Monroe. Nice defense from Muftah. He steals the ball. Possession goes to AlSadd, who keep fighting. They play only for their pride. There is no other prize for them, but they do it excellent. They prove that nobody is indifferent in this league. AlSadd, who has 3 victories in the last 5 games. Muftah for 3, no. The rebound goes for Abu Issa. And Abu Issa the turnover. He thought Muftah will wait. Shane Rector attacks everybody. Rebound from Mohamed Youssef. He's inside and he will be blocked from Babakar. Again, Gharafah fights with Rector. He's blocked again. Baker. And the possession will stay with AlSadd a little. Not a little, a part of slow plays. Slow plays from both teams. On one part, it's the will to win for Gharafah, and the other part, AlSadd tries to compete inside without the big guy. Mami Souley is injured. Huge absence for the Wolves. Babakar with Green. Baker sees an opening, drives hard. He will take the offensive rebound. Babakar with one hand, smart play from Babakar, 39-40. Saad is coming back with a 5-0 with a 4-0 run. Draw, Mohamed Youssef, bird posts Babakar. Excellent move, he will score inside. This is what changed for Gharafah. They will have no post presence since they had with Aaron Nelson before. So somebody needs to go inside. This will be Bird. That's why he has scored all his points inside the basket, inside the paint. And with his cooperation between him and Papis, he's doing all the damage. Green cannot. The good defense from Sami. This is Asem Walid, who stops like a veteran. Smart play. Gives the ball to Sami for 3. The rebound goes for Bird. He's an expert for this slapping the balls out of defenders' hands. He was the defender of the year 2 times in with Arabi. And will make the big shot, 39-45. William Bird wants to compete again, wants to meet his former team Al Arabi in the semi-final, and he does all he can. He goes out to 14 points with 11 rebounds. Excellent presence. Green, Muftah. The mid-range shot for Abdurrahman Muftah. Rebound for AlSadd, for Gharafah. Sami with Babakar. Good defense from Babakar. Somebody will have to take the rebound. Rector and a foul, 2 free throws. Don't forget that these teams didn't have too much time to recover. Only less than 48 hours. They played on Tuesday and they play also today. And therefore, there is not much time for recovery or whatever. Small talk between the referee Walid and Babakar. Excellent cooperation. Top level refereeing also today. Jassim Golum, Saif Al-Dosari, and Walid Ghanim. Let's see the points for the two teams. For Gharafah, that now it's up, they're up by 6. And they'll shoot free throws after the timeout. Ahmed Osman 1 point. William Bird 14 with 10 rebounds. Saint Rector 6, 3-17 shots, but he has 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Mohamed Youssef 12 points, 5-12 shots, 8 rebounds. Offensive rebounds are huge for Gharafah. They have 13 so far. And Simon Rowe 7 points, 3-15, but he can be close to triple-double. He has 9 rebounds, also 6 assists. 5 points for Asam Salfawi, Asam Walid Salfawi, number 9, the youngster, the 18-year-old guard. He plays excellent. He plays with focus. He does all the things that Coach Kusai is asking on defense. And he has also added 5 points, no misses, 2 for 2. And for AlSadd, Green 9 points, 3 out of 11. Baker 4 points, 7 shots and 8 rebounds. Babakar 8. Abu Issa 9. Al Muftah 9. Rector, the free throws. He scores. He goes now to 7 points. First free throws for him in the game. Makes the second. Eight-point lead for Gharafah. They ran a 7-0 so far. Let's see how AlSadd will react after the timeout. The zone defense. Babakar on top. Will attack Sami. Difficult shot. There is off of Mohamed Youssef. Jumps over goes to the top of the gym. He accidentally hit William Bird, and they will stop the clock. Sub for William Bird because he has blood on his lip. Tough break for, or it's a problem with his eye contact. Anyhow, it's a tough break for Gharafah. They're up by 8. They have established their position on the court. They play much better. Their defense is excellent. They found a way to score with William Bird. Rector looks for his first three-pointer and will make it. And Gharafah is up by 11. They are coming close to return to the Final Four after 1 year of absence. The zone defense has done a very good job for Coach Kusai. Green cannot reply. Baker is there with Mohamed Youssef and the foul. 2 free throws. Baker will make the free throw. It's a 10-point lead for Gharafah. 4:15 to go. Bird is ready to return. Another missed free throw. Another. It's for AlSadd. 7 out of 9. Assam with Mohamed Youssef. Rector. Sami over Abu Issa. The rebound for Justin Baker and Babakar. He wants more clear space to pass for Green. Green attacks. Nice pass for Baker. Excellent defense from Mohamed Youssef. And Rector now with Abu Issa. Nice drive for Rector. He will score. He's an excellent scorer. He gives his team a 12-point lead. Mufta from 3. He cannot convert. The rebound goes for Sami. AlSadd is ready to take his place again on the court. Assam, difficult shot. The rebound will go for Gharafah. Looks like Mufta send the ball outside. 2 subs. Abu Issa will go out and Babakar for Baker. Abu Issa and Mufta are out. A little bigger lineup for Coach Bratsiakos. Rector Asambalit, 3-for-3. No, the rebound. Coach Kusai asked him why you take the ball like immediately. Pass the ball on the corner. Omer. Green wants to score over Assam. Good defense from the youngster. But now the American will score. End one. That's the lead to 10. And Ahmed will go inside, Ahmed Osman. So the teams will go with taller lineups. Green misses the free throw, rebound for Bird. 10-point lead for Gharafah, who tries to establish a double-digit lead, which will guide them to the victory that they need so much. Rector, a little pick and roll. Mohamed Youssef from the corner. The rebound from Green. Green sees Babakar. Babakar doesn't control the ball. He let the ball. And immediately coach will sub him for this turnover. And Abu Issa will go in. Rector with Sami. Bird is attacking. Nice pass for Mohamed Youssef. Excellent play for both. Again, 12-point lead for Gharafah. This is a fight so far. Gharafah tries to stay there. AlSadd is fighting to come back. Sintaha. Corner for the shooter. AlSadd, he is a good shooter. And for the best shooter we have in Doha, the youngster scores. The 19-year-old shooter makes it a 9-point game. Rector. The steal from Baker. Good defense from Abu Issa also. Taha, Green, sees an opening over Bird, very difficult, and he will make it 5-0 run for AlSadd. They are coming back, or at least they try to, 47-54. Rector for three, it's a bad shot. But there is always, as always, William Bird to take the offensive rebound. End one from William Bird, who started all these with offensive rebound and then attacked the rim. William Bird stops the AlSadd attack. He is the MVP for Gharafah with Mohamed Youssef so far. They have done anything in their power, especially in the moment where the guards like Rector and Sami didn't score too much. Bird with Mohamed Youssef with their offensive rebounds and their high percentage scoring inside, taking advantage of the absence of Mami Suleyda scoring, and they keeping Gharafah 10 points up. Abuisa with Taha. Green. Nice hits out. Abuisa inside for Taha. The deflection from Rector is a good defensive rotation from the players of Coach Kusai. Another deflection from the defensive specialist, William Bird. Told you again before, top defender in Doha the last 2 years with Al Arabi. Taha, the steal from Ahmed Osman. Bird. Sami tries to attack, and a foul from Yassin Taha, who committed the turnover but didn't allow Sami to score easily. So he has to make 2 points from the free throw line. This is the first free throw. So coaches usually say it was a good foul. Makes the second, 47, 58. It's a 4-0 short run, but it's important for Gharafah since they stopped the run from AlSadd. Omer Saad. Yassin Taha for the three. He sees the clock. Sami has 2 seconds. Three. He prefers the three-pointer. Difficult shot. He had pass inside. But anyhow, this is the best quarter so far for Gharafah. They're up by 11. 58-47. 10 minutes closer to return to the Final Four after 1 year of absence. So 10 more minutes to see if Gharafah will be the fourth team to join the Final Four, or Rayan will keep the fourth position. Let's see what will happen. So far, Gharafah looks like they're close. They're 11 points up against one fighting AlSadd team, playing without Mami Souley, already a very young team. It's a very interesting game. And both teams have made it interesting. Gharafah has a reason to fight. But AlSadd is doing everything for their pride and their dignity, which is very important. So Gharafah has the first position of the fourth quarter with the Rector, number 17, Papis, Mohamed Youssef, 18. Papis is his nickname. Sami Monroe, 55, William Bird, 15, and Ahmed Osman, 0. Bird with Babakar. Mohamed Youssef for 3. He wants to continue his run for Final Four. He has been 4 times in a row with Algiers, 2 times in a row, which was again the biggest surprise with Qatar club, and now he's guiding Gharafah the return to the playoff, to the Final Four. 3-pointer for Abu Issa, and the foul on Yassin Taha, third. Gharafah was not in the Final Four last year. Last year it was AlSadd, who finished first also the league, Arabi, Shamal, and Qatar club. Now Wakra is coming back in the Final Four, and let's see if Gharafah or Rayan, because Rayan has to be in the Final Four since 2016. It's a long streak for a team with the most titles in Doha. Since the champion of 2016, they have never been in the Final Four. It's 4th year in a row. Without a Final Four, and if Gharafah will win today, they will continue to have to turn their focus on their cups. They have done an excellent job last year with winning the Mir Cup. But a team like Rayan is always fights for the league, and this is what they like to. Abu Issa couldn't score, and then he fouled William Bird. It will be a frustration foul. Third foul for Faisal. And the Rector, 50-63. This is the part of the game where Gharafah will try to finish it. Let's see. Rector, Bird, Sam is posting the shorter Abu Issa, the help of AlSadd. Mohamed Youssef turns the ball. Sends the ball to William Bird. Bird uses the glass. Excellent play. Him and Mohamed Youssef, they are guiding Gharafah without Abdurrahman Saad, who is absent. This injury in the leg to the Final Four. And looks like that Gharafah will face, and William Bird, his ex-team, Al Arabi. Abu Issa. Baker over Mohamed Youssef. Not a good day for Justin Baker. Rebound for Bird. The steal from Abu Issa, no. It was just deflection. Nice communication inside, but Gharafah cannot finish. Ahmed Osman with Bird keeps ball alive. Sami Monroe attacks Green. Great defense from Green. He passes to Justin Baker at the end. Sloppy plays. Ball sharing. Omer Saad 2 for 2 today. And AlSadd is cutting the lead to 12. Rector sees an opening. Babakar again will block him. Rector against AlSadd in the zone, and he will score. Rector is lethal inside the paint. Green with Sami, one-on-one. Rebound for Bird. Bird with Babakar, he beats him. Bird goes now to 19 to 21 points. Top scorer for Saad is Green with 13 and Abuisa with 12. Babakar. (53-69). Gharafah plays excellent defense. This is the motivation speaking, and of course the difference in experience. Mohamed Youssef, Sami Monroe, and William Bird have won all the titles in Doha. Babakar Dieng played last year, and Abu Issa and AlSadd their first final. For two, for Mohamed Youssef, 53-71. Gharafah is coming to the Final Four. With Mohamed Youssef and William Bird leading them. They are coming back after 1 year of absence. Babakar for three. Rebound for Mohamed Youssef, who is imposing figure. I think Coach Brasiako sees that his team without Marvin Souley cannot do a lot of things. They can try, they fight, you see how hard they try, but Marvin Souley is injured, so they're missing the top big guy. Faisal Abuisa with 12 points, he will go to the bench. Sure, coach wants to. He's young, but he wants to give him some time to rest. He played 35 minutes in the previous game. He traveled with the national team. He practiced 1 month. It's a learning experience, learning curve now for AlSadd, for their youngsters. For Gharafah, it's a different story. It's going to be a totally different team with Abdurrahman Saad. So far, they say they will not play in the Final Four. And Nadim Muslitz, when he will come back with his shoulder surgery, there is a possibility that he will join Gharafah for the Mir Cup in April. Sami Monroe, rebound for Baker. AlSadd, rebound for Rector. Has done a very good job on the rebound again. He has 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 16 points. His problem is the 17 now, 7 20 shots and 1 5 3-pointers. But he helped a lot in the second half. The duo of Mohamed Youssef and William Bird. Baker runs hard, which is okay. Sami attacks with Rector. Bird, Babakar finishes the case with a good pass to Justin Baker. It's a 20-point lead and a hard-fought game for AlSadd. But Gharafah had the experience, and Mohamed Youssef wanted to continue to play Final Four. 22 points. He doesn't stop. Asam Walid Number 9 will take the place of Mohamed Youssef. He has done everything for his team, his new team. He guides them to the Final Four after 1 year of absence. And today he has 22 points and 13 rebounds. So the two most experienced players are going to the bench. They need to be ready for the Final Four. AlSadd already is working for the Cup team. They're preparing their teams, the youngsters, to work and be ready for the two cups that are following. If there are no changes, 25 of March will start the Qatar Cup, and 20 and 25 of and 19 of April the Emir Cup. But it's up to discussion. We'll see. Nice pass from Muftah to Yassin. A rebound from Faisal. The foul from Babakar. Nice move from Rector. Babakar goes to 4 fouls. And Babakar will go to the bench. He played 32 minutes against Iran with the national team, and 35 minutes in the previous victory against Al Ahly. So Rector misses the free throw, but the job has been done for Gharafah. They will play in the Final Four. And against Al Arabi, it will be an excellent fight. We saw them in the previous 2 games. Gharafah won the first one by 7 points, and Arabi won the other one 1 month ago. 1 point with 2 free throws from Gallo, but it's a totally different Gharafah team because Abdurrahman Saad present, and different trio of Americans, which is changed now. So let's see what these two teams will bring to us. Rector with Muftah, Rector over Muftah. Rebound for Abdu. Omer Saad for 3. No, in and out. Coach Bratsiakos applauds him. Good job, successful to his young players. He wants to take the shots because he is a shooter. Nice defense from the 16-year-old Abdu Kamel, but he doesn't finish as well. There is a foul. Ahmed Kamel, member of under 17 national team of Qatar this summer. 16 and a half years old. AlSadd is looking at her future. Not in this free throw, but free throws is something that can be fixed for sure. Misses the second. Assam Wali takes the rebound and will bring the ball to the front court. Assam Walid in and out. The rebound for Omer Saad. He was with Muftah and Yassin Taha now running the team. Omer Saad, William Bird. Nice pass to Ahmed Daher, an excellent shooter. Rector. Faisal. Rector is experienced, doesn't want now to pressure things. His team is up by 23. They play in 48 hours. Very important game, doesn't want people to get injured or hurt. But William Bird doesn't have any kind of tiresome. He scores. (56-81). Omer Saad loses the ball. Rector will attack and will dunk. the exclamation point for this final for Gharafah. With Sendrexel dunking the ball. Over AlSadd. The rebound goes to William Bird. Hassan Walid, crossover rebound for Bird. Ahmed Osman will try the three. 30 seconds. Gharafah will win. They were up by 3. They were down 11, actually, midway the first half. Up by 3 at the end. Up by 11 at the end of the third quarter. But AlSadd looked that they didn't have Abdurrahman, they didn't have Mohamed Souley, which is important for them. And at the end, Coach Batsiakos also sent very early his bench. He didn't want anybody to get risked for injury, and this is it. We have now the final 4 teams. It's first Arabi, second is Shamal, third Wakra, fourth Gharafah. So it's Arabi, Gharafah, and Shamal Wakra. It's not the last game of the day. The last game of the regular season is coming between Al Wakra and Arabi. Stay tuned.